But do you talk about it with each other? If you write a song, I mean, do you say, well, maybe let's try this, try that, or does it just happen naturally?
Well, Oliver writes the songs on an acoustic guitar and then brings them into the band, and then the band all start playing them, and we just kind of throw ideas about, and you know, someone will say, you play this here, you try that here, well, what if I do this here, and now that's shit. So it just came naturally. It's just a progression. The only one thing we decided on was that we didn't want to make a carbon copy of the first album with the second album. That was the only constraint that we had when making this album.
I know it's a hard question to answer, but do you have any favorites? I think maybe, well, you can say every song I like.
That'd be a cop-out answer. I don't have any favourites on the record, but I've definitely got favourites that we play live. I think there's a song called I'm Not Gonna Take This that I think is a very easy song for me to perform. It's got quite a lot of...
The same song that Oliver said.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
It just seems to have that kind of punch and urgency and edge, and I feel it's a song that when the crowd hear us play, they're going to kind of respond to it, and it should become a Pigeon Detectives fan favourite, really. Then there's a slower one called Everybody Wants Me. I feel like that just shows a different side to the band. It almost proves we're not a one-trick pony, you know, just throwing out these fast and furious pop-punk songs, or whatever you want to call it. And I like I'm a Liar as well. I think it's got quite a cool groove to it.
It's for you, because, well, you are being a frontman. What did you learn the last year? I mean, playing gigs over and over. Yeah, what is the... Are there certain experiences?
I didn't learn anything really, but I wasn't looking to learn anything as a performer. You know, nothing's pre-planned or preconceived.
No, but in hindsight, I mean, well, you're saying, well, when you do things many times, then in retrospect you can say, well, hey, look at me now, look at me where I was 2 years ago. I don't think I've learned anything. I think one thing I've learned is not to wear expensive clothes when playing gigs. I quite often jumped into the crowd and had kind of nice t-shirts ripped off my back, and you know, in hindsight, wish I hadn't done that. Wish I'd worn a very cheap t-shirt. Okay, that's good. Well, thank you.